into some basic chokes. When you're attacking an opponent, especially a much larger opponent, attacking the arm can be kind of hard because they're so much stronger and so much bigger than you. They have stronger arms, more power in their arms. So for me, as a smaller person that's usually wrestling against bigger people, I like to attack the neck. One of the most powerful chokes in jiu-jitsu is called the triangle choke. So we're gonna learn a really basic setup on how to set up a triangle choke and how to finish your partner. Most basic idea for a triangle choke. If I had control of both his wrists, this is called a push-pull triangle. It's one of the most basic triangles that I'll show the white belts, just to give them the idea of how to set up a triangle. I'm gonna pull a hand to my chest, and I'm gonna push a hand to his chest. The hand that I pull, that foot on the same side is gonna go on the hip. As I push and I pull, I'm gonna put the foot on the hip. The arm that I push, my other leg is gonna go over the top, and I'm gonna climb my leg. Notice how I lift my buttock off the ground, and I clamp his neck right here. Now the next part here, my foot's gonna go off the hip, and I'm gonna lock over my shin, not my foot. I don't wanna close a triangle like this, because if he postures and gives me pressure, tap, 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 he's gonna hurt my ankle. I'm gonna pop my own ankle. So I wanna be over the shin bone. If I'm over the shin, it's a lot tighter, but notice how I'm still parallel with him. To finish a triangle, I gotta make an angle. To make that angle, to make this tight, I'm gonna grab my shin, and then my free hand is gonna go under his leg. Now to make this angle, I'm gonna take my leg off the top. Notice how I take the leg off, my hand is still here. That's gonna make it hard for him to try to get his head up. Try to get your head up. He can't posture his head up. And that's gonna allow me to turn myself, hooking this leg, locking my triangle, and turning to my side. And then from here I squeeze and make my finish. When I lock a triangle, when I finish my triangle, if you notice, the more I pull my foot down, this triangle doesn't get smaller. This hole doesn't get smaller. To make that hole smaller, I have to squeeze my knees together. I have to slide my shin across, and I have to squeeze my legs together. So that's the idea we're trying to do when we finish. It's not about so much pulling your foot down to your butt, pulling your heel to your butt. That's not gonna make the triangle tighter. It won't make the hole smaller. I gotta learn how to pinch my thighs together. One more time to set it up. Basic triangle. From the closed guard, I have wrist control, or I have sleeve control. I'm gonna push and I'm gonna pull. The arm that I pull, that foot goes in the hip. The arm that I push, the leg goes in the air over the top of his shoulder and clavicle area. As I pinch down, I lock my triangle. Once I lock my triangle, I'm still not able to choke him yet. I gotta make an angle. The angle's gonna make it hard for him to stand up and slam me. It's gonna make it hard for him to try to pass my guard. I grab my shin, my foot goes in the ground to help me turn myself. As I reach under the leg, look at how I turn. I lock my triangle, I pull his knee to my ear, reach behind the head, and I squeeze my legs together, making a very, very tight triangle choke.